is loving and kind and builds bridges, doesn't build division, doesn't encourage the hate, the distrust, all the problems we have in our society. We want to heal the world now. There's a time of great division, great violence in our world.
Young voices. Mary Beth, when she was in 1965, she wore a black armband at school. I mean, that really was the speech tool that was available to her. And because of her case, students, the Supreme Court recognized that students have First Amendment rights. And so, one of the things we're talking about to students is that, one, because of her case, you have First Amendment rights. Important First Amendment rights. It's not just a historical case. But you also have, step up from, her armband in terms of speech tools available. So you combine the First Amendment rights you have with the speech tools that are available. That's a pretty powerful combination.
Take a decision for me is the criteria of which I actually believe in censoring for the correspondent. So if a student puts something in the newspaper, I use the Tinker criteria to determine whether I personally would censor it. So if it's not obscene, it doesn't disrupt the educational process, or it's not libelous, I won't censor. Past that, I advise my editors on what they can do because they have a different right, but I always use the Tinker decision to rule as how I would actually censor. Even though I was at Percy when the Hazelwood decision came down, I don't work with the Hazelwood decision. We never have. We're an open forum, so we don't need to rule by that. So the Tinker decision is still very much a part of my life. I teach it to all my journalism students because I want them to know these are the three things I will censor, and past that, it's going to be the editor-in-chief that censors.
And young people have these wonderful qualities, actually, that are unique. They notice things. You notice things that maybe adults have gotten used to. It's like a 7th grader told me recently in Ohio. She said, I just think we're fresher. And I was like, yes, you are fresher. You see things, you notice things. And that goes back all through history, where young people have stood up for fairness, for justice, for a better way. And a lot of times young people talk, well, it's just not fair. Get used to it. Life's not fair. But why should you get used to it? Life could be more fair if you just make it happen and stand up for that. Why should we accept the way the world is right now?